Furious at Real Madrid cancel flight to Ballon d'Or ceremony amid Rodri and Vinicius Jr. result fear. Reports in Spain suggest Manchester City midfielder Rodri has been awarded the Ballon d'Or award, much to the anger of Real Madrid. Real Madrid have cancelled their delegation's flight to Paris for Monday's Ballon d'Or ceremony, reports in France say, amid a leaked result that declares Rodri as the 2024 winner. Manchester City midfielder Rodri helped the Blues to a fourth successive Premier League title as well as the UEFA Super Cup and FIFA Club World Cup titles. That followed on from the treble the year before, and he also won Euro 2024 with Spain, winning the Player of the Tournament award in that particular competition. Rodri's biggest competition is likely to come from Vinicius Jr., who played a pivotal role in another Champions League success for Real Madrid, with the Spanish giants adamant he should win the prestigious Ballon d'Or trophy as a result. But ahead of Monday's ceremony in Paris, RMC say Vinicius camp is convinced that a leaked verdict is correct and Rodri will become the first City player to win the Ballon d'Or. As a result, it's claimed Real directors are furious and are in agreement with Vinicius that his hopes are over. And the outlet further report that Real president Florentino Perez has cancelled Real Madrid's delegation to Paris at the last minute. As well as Vinicius, Jude Bellingham, Dani Carvajal, Toni Kroos, Antonio Rudiger and Federico Valverde have been nominated for the award. Arda Güler has been nominated for the Copa Trophy and Andriy Lunin is up for the Yashin Trophy. Madrid are also up for Men's Club of the Year, while summer signing Kylian Mbappé is nominated for the main award for his accomplishments at Paris Saint-Germain. Manager Carlo Ancelotti is nominated for Men's Coach of the Year, so any Real Madrid boycott of the event would represent a high-profile controversy for organisers France Football. Starting to worry, brutal Roy Keane verdict on Arsenal backs up Man City dressing room view on title rivals. Manchester City moved top of the Premier League this weekend after watching title rivals Arsenal and Liverpool share a draw at the Emirates. Rodri said last season that Arsenal's approach at the Etihad Stadium convinced the Manchester City squad that they could overtake the Gunners and win the Premier League last season. After a bad-tempered clash between City and Arsenal earlier this season, Manuel Akanji criticised Mikel Arteta's side for being happy with a point and declared, "We're going to win the league again." Bernardo Silva mocked Arsenal's lack of trophies and dismissed them as lesser rivals than Liverpool because Liverpool always try to beat them. Arsenal don't. Bukayo Saka admitted at full-time that Arsenal took their foot off the gas in the second half, and their approach has been criticised by fans and pundits. Notably, Roy Keane. "I'm starting to worry about this Arsenal mentality," Keane told Sky Sports. "Now you're 2-1 up, and you've still got to try and win the game. But there's elements of Arsenal now, and it's happened most of the season when they get themselves in front. Never mind excuses about injuries or being down to 10 men, they all seem to sit back in as if we'll settle for 2-1, we'll try and get something on the set piece instead of go and get the third goal, because Liverpool were there for the taking of wanted to go for it." City pegged Arsenal back from a 2-1 lead at the Etihad, albeit with a man advantage, and Arsenal have now drawn 4 out of their last 5 meetings with City and Liverpool. On the other hand, their pragmatism has seen them unbeaten in 6 against the 2 rivals stretching back to last season, including wins over both at the Emirates last term. Bernardo's stinging criticism of Arteta's side continued in September. The difference? "I don't know. Maybe that Liverpool have already won a Premier League, Arsenal haven't. That Liverpool have won a Champions League, Arsenal haven't. Liverpool always faced us face-to-face to try to win the games, so by this perspective, the games against Arsenal haven't been like the ones we had and have against Liverpool. So yes, maybe a different rivalry." Pep Guardiola would never publicly criticize the approach of another manager or team, let alone a title rival packed with quality and managed by a close friend. But as he sat down to watch the contest on Sunday, he will surely have been more worried about Liverpool than Arsenal. Take his comments after the Southampton win, when asked if he learns new things about his teams in tight games like that. He spent ages in interviews praising Russell Martin's fearless approach. "Always, when I finish the game, giving the credit to the opponents," he said. "Of course the result is first, but I say, okay, have we done more than the opponent to win the game? Did we create more chances, concede less? Yeah? Okay, well deserved. Always I think what we have done to deserve to win. Sometimes you win when you don't deserve it against Fulham, for example. Maybe we didn't in certain moments, especially in the second half. I like to see the team like most of the times, we deserve more than the opponents for the ways we create. If Arsenal ask that of themselves in their showdowns with City and Liverpool, can they answer honestly? Guardiola will also be emboldened in his view that City are playing just fine, especially in the context of all their injuries. Top of the league, the only side unbeaten in the top 5 European leagues, and winning tight games that their rivals have struggled in. No need to panic. And Keane's comments suggest the City dressing room view of Arsenal might be starting to become a mainstream opinion.